6, Pat Mann. The offensive tackle position, number 60, Doug Pickard. Number 78, Bob Anthony. Starting at the guard position, number 73, Ray Cebulski. Number 61, Sean Bent. Starting center, number 79, Dave Klein. In the backfield, quarterback, number 11, Dan Shirley. Quarterback, number 22, John Silko. Tailback, number 3, John Dunlap. And wide receiver, number 27, Dave Cavanaugh. Coach is with his assistants and the rest of the Wildcats.
Midfield stripe right now. The co-captains for Windber are number 84, Rick Elliott, and number 71, Sean Prusnak. The captains for Blairsville are John Dunlap, number 3, Sean Bentz, number 61, Jimmy Ricchini, number 88, and Doug Pickard, number 60. Hawk, I'm excited. What do you think? What do you think of the Bobcats' prospects this year? And you know these kids, having them in class. What kind of kids are they? Are they winners?
Well, in class, the kids that I've had on this team are bright, hard-working students with good attitudes. As far as their athletic ability is concerned, there's no question. They're proven competitors and they're proven winners. Now, this year, of course, their job's going to be a little tougher because the section has been realigned, the conference has been realigned, and no longer will Salzburg, Penns Manor, Purchase Line, and Blacklick Valley be on the schedule. In their places will be tonight's opponent, Windber, as well as Bishop Carroll, Portage, and Myersdale.
Okay, Hawk, it is a new schedule for the Bobcats. We're looking forward to a great season. We've had the coin toss, and Blairsville has won the toss.
Of Blairsville. Pizza Barn features the Bobcat Special, a large, juicy pepperoni pizza and 2-liter bottle of quench-thirsting Pepsi, only $6.99. Or how about a tempting Pizza Barn Special, a toasted hoagie bun piled high with mouth-watering pepperoni, zesty sauce, and smothered with melted cheese. Buy one and get one absolutely free. Top the game off right with a stop at the Pizza Barn, Route 217, just 2 miles south of Blairsville. Phone 459-5727.
Hello, this is Rick Shoemaker of the Richard R. Shoemaker Funeral Home of Blairsville. My family has worked hard together, trying to do our best, showing love and compassion with each family we have had the privilege of serving over the past 37 years. We here at Shoemakers are proud to say we back the Bobcats. Richard R. Shoemaker Funeral Home, 49 North Walnut Street, Blairsville. Phone 459-9115. Best of luck in '88, Bobcats.
Okay, Ondesco kicks off for the Ramblers. Dave Cavanaugh gathers it in and returns it from his 10-yard line out to the 21 for an 11-yard return. And on the first play from scrimmage, Danny Shirley rolled out to the right and picked up 4 yards, and it was again Ondesco on the tackle. So they have a 2nd and 6 at the 29. Johnny Silko on the tackle. Penrose on the stop. Hawk, what do you think we'll have on the 3rd down play here? What are we going to look for?
Well, 3rd down and 5. I don't expect them to put it up. I think you might see some sort of power sweep to the outside.
Okay, we have 3rd and 5 at the 30-yard line, and we don't expect to put it up deep in our own territory. Shirley over center. Penalty flags.
Illegal procedure there.
Looks like illegal procedure, as Hawk mentioned. It's going to go against the Bobcats. Looked like the right guard may have jumped. And it is illegal procedure. 5-yard penalty against the Bobcats. It's going to be third and long. It'll be third and about 11 back at the 25-yard line. In the backfield for the Bobcats, Shirley at quarterback. We have John Silko at fullback, John Dunlap at tailback, and the flanker, flank to the right side this time, is Pat Meehan. Shirley drops back. He's being rushed. He sprints out the right of his sack. Penrose on the sack. He almost got around the corner, but Penrose was there to make the tackle.
The outside linebacker, Rex, came in on a blitz, and he was completely unblocked, so he came open free.
Okay, so we're going to have a fourth down in a punting situation back at the 13-yard line. John Dunlap punts for Blairsville. The deep man is Matt Worslyak. He's a jitterbug type of returner. Good punt by John. Takes a good bounce. It's up near the midfield stripe and down at the Bobcat 49-yard line, where Windber will take over, 1st and 10.
Well, so far, Rex, we saw 3 different formations. We saw the pro I, the slot I, and the split backs. And Blairsville evidently isn't afraid to throw the ball. Deep in their own territory, they went back to pass.
Okay, Blairsville's in a 5-53 monster defense as the quarterback, Big Brian Horner, sets over center. He hands off to the running back. Penalty flag on the play. Jimmy Ricchini on the tackle after a short run over left guard. However, there is a penalty flag on the play. We have a face mask penalty against Windber. Very seldom you see an offensive face mask penalty, but we had one there, and it's going to set them back if Blairsville decides to take the penalty. Discussing it with the captains now, and they're going to take the 15-yarder. That'll set Windber back at their own 36-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 25. We have 8:50 left in the first quarter and no score so far in tonight's opening contest, Windber against Blairsville. Horner over center. Gosnell on the carry that time. Didn't get much. Jimmy Ricchini once again on the tackle, along with Jimmy Lucas, the middle linebacker.
Coach DeTore is signaling in defenses from the sidelines here.
That's his baby. Defense is his responsibility, and we have a 2nd and 22. They have penalty flags.
This is the 3rd penalty we've seen already, and this is understandable. This is the first game of the season, and the boys are a little excited.
Okay, another illegal procedure against Windber. It sets them back another 5 yards back to their own 35, where it'll be 2nd down and 27. We talked about Big Brian Horner in the pregame. He's a 6'4", 195-pounder, and they say he's Division I material. Look for him to pass in this situation. And he does. And it's broken up. Number 86, Pat Meehan, had the receiver covered. Rick Elliott was open for a second, but Meehan closed on him and batted the pass away at the last second. So it's now 3rd down and 27.
That was a very dangerous pass. That ball was up in the air and just floating there. It was up there for anybody to take.
You're right, Hawk. No zip on that one at all, but Meehan had a nice play on the ball.
Yes, he did. He timed his tackle just right.
Gosnell over left tackle, gets nothing. Joe Gibson on the tackle from the middle guard position. Again, Jim Ricchini in there on the pressure. He was in the backfield before Windber knew what hit him. Funny situation, and back deep for Blairsville is Kavanaugh and Meehan. And the quarterback, Horner, is back in punt formation on 4th and 27. Good snap. He gets off a boomer. Kavanaugh. He grabs it in at the zone 29-yard line, darts to the right, and stopped by Burkett after about a 6-yard return. It'll be 1st and 10. Blairsville ball on their own 35-yard line. We'll pause now for this message. No, we won't. We won't pause. We're going to go right to the action on the field. It's 1st and 10. Blairsville ball at their own 35-yard line. Shirley pitches to John Dunlap. He throws around left hand. He's got open field in front of him. Into the midfield straight into Windber territory down to the 46-yard line on the 19-yard pickup by John Dunlap.
That was a nifty 20-yard run. He swept the left side, and he saw a crease, and he shot right up through there for 20 big yards.
Well, John looked good in the preseason also, Hawk, and we had Ron Talion on the tackle from his defensive back position, but it's a big first down in Windber territory at the 46-yard line. Split receivers to the right, Shirley over center. He's back, he's looking. Tailback John Dunlap on the flare pass, however, it's covered. And on Desco, shot in, and the pass was a little bit behind John, and he had to wait for it a little bit, but he did gather it in. But by the time he got his footing, the linebacker was in to throw him for a loss of 7 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 17 back at the Bobcat 46-yard line. Dave Klein centering for the Bobcats on the offensive line. We have Sean Benson.
For that left-hand sweep again.
Looking for a sweep.
No, it's a dive up the middle.
Silka up the middle, and he's stopped. Elliott plugged the gap in the middle of the line. Silka lost the yard. It'll be 3rd down, 19 at the 45-yard line. Also on the offensive line for the Bobcats, the tackles are Doug Pickard and Bob Anthony. Split end is Dave Kavanaugh. The tight end is Jimmy Ricchini. 3rd down, 19. Shirley calls the signals. He's back. Linebacker in on him. Never had a chance. Penrose on the blitz.
Looked like Blairsville's left guard missed the blitzing linebacker there, and Shirley didn't have a chance.
Okay, we have 4th down. 4th down and 20, and Dunlap in punt formation. Blairsville deep for Windber. It's a good punt. Blairsville gets, oh, we have it flipped. There's the flag. This is going to be called back, although there's a good tackle on the play by Vince Sleesman after about a 7-yard run back, but the penalty was a blatant clip on the Blairsville defender. Hawk, did you catch who was downfield there and got clipped on that play?
No, I didn't see it, Rex.
I think it might have been Kavanaugh. He was split wide to the left. Okay, Blairsville's going to take the penalty. It's going to set Windber back. 15 yards from the point of the clip. 20-yard line. Blairsville defense will take the field and try to stop the Ramblers of Windber starting at their own 20-yard line. Have Horner at quarterback. Gosnell at one running back. Blairsville at the other running back. Man in motion is DePaulo. Horner's back. He sprints out to the right. There's a penalty flag. Get back about to the line of scrimmage, maybe a little bit over.
From here, it looked like Windber was holding in their backfield right now.
Yeah, you got that one, Hawk. Penalty is going to go. It's a holding call against the Ramblers. We had Pickett on the tackle. It was only about a 2-yard pickup, but I'm sure we'll take the penalty and set them deeper in their own territory.
Horner was running that sprint-out series, and whenever he does that, he cuts the width of the field in half. What they try to do is flood half of the field and try to put more offensive people where there are defensive people, but that time it didn't work because of the strong rush by the Bobcat front four.
Okay, good point, Hawk. The penalty is going to take the Ramblers back, marked from the point of the hold, 10 or half the distance to the goal, back to the 6-yard line. So it's 1st and 24. Rambler ball at their own 6-yard line. Blairsville's defense digging in.
They'll be coming on this play.
Horner throws and complete. We had a good tackle there by the cornerback, Joe Sleesman. DePaulo made a nice catch. He no sooner had that ball than Joe Sleesman closed and made the tackle. A pickup of about 7 yards. It's still 2nd down and 17.
So far, the Bobcats are using no shoulder pads. They're hitting like bullets out there tonight.
Some good hitting on both sides. Good ball game. Horner's back. He sprints left. He's looking. He throws. Complete. Jason Euler on the reception. He was forced out by Sleesman and Kavanaugh. Pickup of 7. It's 3rd and 9 at the 21-yard line. Horner's having no problem throwing the ball deep in his own territory, Hawk. I don't know whether that he can take those chances all night.
Well, he's playing with a lot of confidence.
He's throwing again. It's tipped. Batted down, and we have a penalty flag. It might be called off, though, because the ball was tipped. We'll have to wait and see. Ball fell incomplete. Now the one official is signaling to tip ball. So, yep, they're going to put that hanky back in their pocket, and it's going to be 4th down. Did you see who might have had their hand on that tip pass? Might have been Joe Gibson in that middle. Could have been Ricchini. He's tall enough. Okay, we have Kavanaugh and Meehan deep for Horner's punt. Horner will punt from about his own 9-yard line. It's a good snap. He gets off another good punt.
Oh, what a kick.
Meehan has to go back for it. It bounces once, and then it's rolling back toward the Blairsville goal line, and it's finally down. An excellent punt by Horner. If he can't make it as a college quarterback, maybe he can make it as a punter. What do you think?
Distance and hang time, he has it. Of course, the Bobcats aren't putting much of a rush on. Looks like they're trying to set up a punt return.
Okay, the kick definitely got over the coverage, over the receiver's head, and we have a 1st down back at our own 35-yard line, Shirley over center.
Split backs, that's often an indication of a pass. No, it's a dive here.
Silko over right guard. Elliott on the stop for Windber. We had a pickup of 5 yards.
Got 5 on the play. Back by Roll.
The Bobcats break the huddle. They're in a pro eye right. And the up back moves a bit to the right. Second man through. It's John Dunlap, who stopped at the line of scrimmage for no gain.
Okay, thought I saw an opening, but Dunlap was stopped by Shawnee. He's a 2-year letterman at the linebacker position, number 44 for Windber, and they indicated that he had a fine preseason, and it's going to bring up a third down for the Bobcats and 5 at their own 40-yard line.
Both teams on defense are giving up very little yardage.
Good defensive ball game. Shirley sprints out to the right. He's looking for a receiver. Now he throws. It's out of bounds. He was looking for Pat Meehan on the right sideline, and the ball was a little bit overthrown and out of bounds, so it's going to bring up 4th down for the Bobcats.
59 seconds.
We have 59 seconds left in the first quarter. There's no score. Dunlap back to punt. Blairsville is the deep man for Windber. It's a good rush. John Dunlap got the punt off, though. Not a good one. And it's down. At about the 42-yard line by Brian Farrow on that punt unit.
So far, Rex, Windber has almost had 2 block kicks.
Okay, they were in there that time. Windber definitely getting the better in the punting exchange so far. They have it 1st and 10 at their own 43. Horner throws. It's caught. DePaulo tipped it to himself along the left sideline and pulled it in. Was hit by Lucas and Joe Sleesman. Pick up of about 5 yards. This Horner has been throwing just about every down, Hawk.
Yeah, he takes one or two steps back, and he finds his man, and that time it was a nifty juggling acrobatic catch.
Not really any time for a pass rush. He just stepped back and looks and fires. 2nd and 5. Gosnell, it's an opening. Nifty run. Pickup of about 8 yards. Stopped by Jim Ricchini, along with Sean Bench. Good enough for a first down in Bobcat territory at the 44-yard line. 1st and 10.
That play looked like it was going to be a pass, but it was a delayed handoff to the tailback, and he sort of picked his way through there and picked up about 8 yards.
Warner over center. Man in motion to the right. Penalty flag.
End of the first quarter.
Oh, the quarter ended with no score.
Philadelphia Cable Communications make television as powerful as it can be. Now, for a limited time, it's easier than ever before to get HBO and cinema.
Blairsville, teaming up to keep tradition going strong.
Lethal is one way to describe him. Fearless is another. But that's his nature. You can sense the danger. You can see it in his eyes, if you can see him at all, because he's a master at the art of camouflage. He's a Marine, and he's one of a kind, part of an elite corps few can join. But if you'd like to give it a try, call 1-800-MARINES. We're looking for a few good men.
Okay, Gosnell tried the right side with no success. Sean Benson, Doug Pickett shut it down for a 4-yard loss at 2nd and 14. Horner back to pass. He floats it down the right sideline. It's incomplete, out of the reach of number 84, Rick Elliott. Joe Sleesman was right there on the coverage.
Rex, it looks like he takes 2 steps back, and he's so tall, he just towers over the defense and puts the ball up there, and that was almost a completion.
Yeah, he is a big boy. He doesn't have any trouble seeing over that defensive line or even his own offensive lineman. But the pass was just a little bit too long, and now we have a 3rd and 4 at the Bobcat 48-yard line. Check that, 3rd and 14. Horner back. He's rolling left. Ricchini's after him. He fires. It's incomplete off the fingertip. Joe Sleesman on the coverage, pressured the receiver. Pass intended for number 88, Jason DePaulo. The incomplete pass brings up 4th down in this defensive struggle. We're in the 2nd quarter. No score. Rex,
that was an impressive throw by Horner. He was rolling left. And before he released the ball, he had the presence of mind to square up his shoulders and his hips to his receiver. And that ball was almost completed.
Takes a strong guy to do that, Hawk. He's
Yes,
back to
it does.
punt now.
Mechanically, he is technically sound.
Okay, not as good a punt. Kavanaugh takes it on his own 10-yard line, sweeps to the left, but there's no blocking there. On Desco on the stop, along with Alberta. 2-yard run back on the punt. Another good punt, not as good as the one before, but this Horner, as well as a fine arm, has a fine leg in the kicking department. So Blairsville takes over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
They'll probably be conservative down here. They're on their own 13.
Shirley over center.
Look for a dive play. There it is.
You're right. Silko over right tackle. Stopped by Elliott. But we've been saying his name a lot, Hawk. He must be one of the standout defensive
He
players.
and Wersiak have been in on many tackles this evening.
Okay, we have a 4-yard pickup by Johnny Silko. It's 2nd down and 6 at the 17-yard line. Pitch right. Ricky Dunlap. He slipped. He was starting to make a cut. He's tried the right end. Saw some daylight inside when he made his cut. He slipped and fell. No gain on the play.
Ricky Dunlap, Rex, is dynamite. He's instant touchdown from any position on that field.
Yeah,
Rick is a very potential game breaker.
He does have a lot of speed. He ran on the track team last year as a sophomore, and they had a fine sprint relay team that he was a part of. Well, we have a 3rd down and 7. Shirley takes a snap, drops back, 2 steps, looks for Kavanaugh, and it's just over his extended right arm. Reached up with one hand, couldn't pull it in. It was a little bit too tall. Hostetler was on the coverage. It's going to bring another 4th down up. Not too much offense, Hawk. A lot of good defense. Have we had a 1st down yet other than penalties?
No, other than John Dunlap's 20-yard run.
That's right. I forgot about that fine run by John Dunlap.
That was the only earned.
John is back to punt now at his own 5-yard line. He gets away. Not a good punt. Shanked it off the right side.
Once again, Rex, Windber put on some heavy pressure.
Yeah, they are getting in there. He had to rush that a little bit.
And that probably broke his concentration, I'm sure.
Windber's going to have the ball in Blairsville territory at the Bobcat 26. So, really, the possible scoring opportunity here. Windber taking over in Blairsville territory, deep in Blairsville territory at the 26-yard line. Horner is center. I backs in the backfield. He rolls right. He's grabbed. He pitches.
Real good pursuit by the weak side secondary.
73, Ray Sobolski was in here on the quarterback. Made him pitch it before he was ready and caused a lot of the confusion in the backfield. However, the runner, Blairsville, made a nice run, broke a couple tackles just to get back to the line of scrimmage. So we have 2nd down and 10 at the 26-yard line. Flankers to the right. Horner over center, long count. Gives it to number 42 off the right side. Palumbo on the carry, and he was brought down by the middle linebacker, Jimmy Lucas, after a 3-yard pickup.
Horner did a very good job of faking the ball that time. It was difficult to see whether he had the ball or the running back had it.
Timeout, Blairsville. Okay.
Horner is living up to his reputation, Rex. He does look like major college material out there.
Yeah, he certainly does, Hawk.
He's got a lot of poise and a lot of confidence.
He's one of the few returning starters from last year's Windber team, and he has the size, no doubt about it. He's 6'4", 195, considered a major college prospect. Blairsville is calling timeout here to go over the situation. They have a 3rd and 7. I think they'll probably be looking for Horner to throw in this situation. They have to try to pick up the first down. They have to get inside the 16-yard line, down to the 15 to pick up the 1st and 10.
Yeah, I think it's a foregone conclusion that they are going to throw. They don't seem to be having too much success moving the ball on the ground against a strong Bobcat defense.
And they don't hesitate to throw, that's for sure. And with Shirley putting the ball up a lot for the Bobcats, we could have a long ball game here tonight, Hawk.
Yes, we could.
A lot of those passes being thrown, and with incomplete passes stopping the clock, we could be here for a while, folks.
Well, at this particular stage of the season, the defense is way ahead of the offense.
Okay, here we go.
This is expected.
Big play, 3rd down. Horner over center, long count. He rolls to the left. He fakes, and he's going to throw to his big tight end. Oh, it was number 20 out of the backfield. Euler on the reception, and he got to the 15-yard line. Good enough for the Rambler first down, just inside the 15.
1st and 10, just inside Bobcat 15-yard line.
Okay, 1st and 10.
That was a sure-handed tackle by Bobcat defensive back Joe Sleesman.
Okay, Joe Sleesman on that tackle. Number 80 playing the right corner. So it's 1st and 10 at the 15. Horner looks, pumps. The ball was tipped twice, once by a defender. Million on the tip, and it was intended for Elliott. He got a hand on it. Then Dave Cavanaugh made a dive from the safety position, but it was out of reach of all of them. So it's going to bring up a 2nd down.
That was a quick slant to the split end. That was almost completed.
Okay, 2nd down.
That's fine. Good.
Horner over center. Receiver split to both sides. He hands off the tailback, big hole up the middle. Palumbo, he fights for a 2nd effort. He gets down inside the 10. Pickard and Sean Bench, Doug Pickard on the stop, but a good pickup of 8 yards. It's going to be 3rd down and 2 at the 7-yard line.
Rex, that could have been a touchdown. He went through that line, and he was running low, and he was running with his head down. Now, had he been running with his head up, there was a gaping hole to the right. All he had to do was step to the outside a little bit, and that was 6 points for the Ramblers.
I think by establishing the passing game first, it's opening up the run for them a little bit.
No question.
Okay, 3rd down 3. It's number 33 up the middle, but he didn't get much. Walerziak on the carry. The hole closed quickly, and it looks like
we have a field goal attempt coming up.
They have Joe Kolaski in there at the linebacker position, and we have a Bobcat timeout. The timeout, it's 4th down, 3. The ball's at the 7. There were wholesale changes by Windber before the timeout. It looked like about 6 new ball players on the field, so it looks like a possible field goal attempt. We don't know much about their kicking game.
With Horner back there, if he's holding or kicking, there's always a chance of a fake. So we could expect a possible surprise there.
The kicker is David Ondesco, number 86. We have timeout on the field.
Everybody loves a winner. You'll win big with CR Motors when you drive away in your new 88 Chevrolet, Buick, Pontiac, Olds, or Cadillac from CR Motors. You'll get GM cash back up to $1,500, and you'll beat the '89 price increase.
General Motors makes the cars and trucks. CR Motors makes the difference.
CR Motors, Route 22, Blairsville.
CR Motors makes a difference.
Lethal is one way to describe him. Fearless is another. But that's his nature. You can sense the danger. You can see it in his eyes, if you can see him at all, because he's a master at the art of camouflage. He's a Marine, and and he's one of a kind, part of an elite corps few can join. But if you'd like to give it a try, call 1-800-MARINES. We're looking for a few good men. Paid for by the Marine Corps.
Okay, we're back at Blairsville Memorial Field where we had a field goal attempt by Windber, and Blairsville got a break. The snap was over the holder's head, and the ball went out to the clear out to the 28-yard line, where Joe Sleesman tackled the ball carrier after the bad snap, and Blairsville takes over 1st and 10 at their own 28. John Dunlap just went around the left side for 2-yard pickup. So we have 2nd down and 8 at the 30-yard line with 6 minutes left in the 2nd quarter. No score. Danny Shirley to his big tight end, Jimmy Ricchini. Rick Elliott on the stop. Jimmy Ricchini, a new position for him. He had played offensive tackle and defensive tackle before this year. Now he's a senior. He's a big boy, 6'5", good basketball player also.
That was a well-executed play, Rex. What he did was fake a run, and that froze the linebacker and opened a passing lane to Big Jimmy.
Okay, gave him the 1st down on their own 39-yard line, 1st and 10. We have 3 receivers, wide right. And a pitch to John Silko, and he breaks the tackle. He's going to go all the way for a 61-yard touchdown run. However, there is a penalty flag on the play.
It looked like illegal procedure, backs in motion against Blairsville, Rex. I think they're going to call that one back.
That's a shame, Hawk. That was a beautiful
Yes, it was.
Stilka.
I think that's what they have to do. Windber's running a 6-2 defense. They're strong in the middle, but they're weak on the flanks, and Blairsville's starting to take advantage of that now.
Good point, Hawk. I was watching the 3 players flank to the right, and it was definitely a different formation that they had used all night. And
yes, Windber didn't seem to make any adjustment at all with their defense.
No, but I did see somebody just flinch before the snap, and it's a shame because John made a beautiful run, 61 yards for the touchdown. And
well, John's a proven runner. He knows when to cut, and he's got good speed.
Yeah, he's back. He started from last year. Johnny Silko, 61-yard touchdown run, called back, illegal procedure. It'll be 1st down and 15 at the 34-yard line. There's a timeout on the field now discussing something. Coach, offensive coordinator Greg Bruschetti is discussing something with the officials.
Yeah, I think he wants an explanation for that call.
Football has been a tradition here in Blairsville for many years. Another tradition is Mike's Bilo. Bobcat Football, a champion organization backed by another winning organization, Mike's Bilo. The staff and management at Mike's Bilo is proud to team up again this year for another Blairsville high school football season and continuing supermarket expertise. Tradition. Blairsville Football and Mike's Bilo. East Market Street, Blairsville. Teaming up to keep tradition going strong.
Everybody loves a winner. You'll win big with CR Motors when you drive away in your new 88 Chevrolet, Buick, Pontiac, Olds, or Cadillac from CR Motors. You'll get GM cash back up to $1,500, and you'll beat the '89 price increase.
General Motors makes the cars and trucks. CR Motors makes the difference.
CR Motors, Route 22, Blairsville.
CR Motors makes the difference.
Okay, we're back at Blairsville Memorial Field. Blairsville lines up in the same formation as before, and this time Shirley goes back to pass. He has Dave Cavanaugh wide open, and he throws to him, and he's caught it, and he's going to go all the way for a Bobcat touchdown, 66-yard touchdown run. Check that pass play. Danny Shirley to Dave Cavanaugh for the 66-yard pass play for the Blairsville touchdown with 5:09 remaining in the second quarter. It's 6-0, Blairsville, and we have a timeout on the extra point attempt.
Rex three-back split right, and leaving only one runner behind the quarterback, and this time, instead of running off that formation, Shirley went back and he hit Kavanaugh right on the numbers in full stride.
Well, it was
nice pass, nice catch.
It was a beautiful play to watch, and a 66-yard touchdown pass, Dave Kavanaugh. He flanked right, he cut over the middle, and beat the safety, took the ball in perfect stride, and with his speed, ran the rest of the distance untouched. John Dunlap in to attempt the extra point with Pat Meehan holding, attempting the kick for the extra point. Snap is good, the ball is down, the kick is up, and it is good. There's no doubt about that one. John Dunlap connects on the extra point to give the Bobcats a lead of 7-0 with...
Philadelphia Cable Communications make television as powerful as it can be. Now, for a limited time...
Fearless is another. But that's his nature. You can sense the danger. You can see it in his eyes, if you can see him at all. Because he's a master at the art of camouflage. He's a Marine, and he's one of a kind, part of an elite corps few can join. But if you'd like to give it a try, call 1-800-MARINES. We're looking for a few good men. Paid for by the Marine Corps.
Okay, John Dunlap kicks off for the Bobcats, and Palumbo takes it in at about his 15-yard line. He runs up the middle. It's a big opening. He might go all the way, but John Dunlap, the kicker, brings him down, the last man, at the 48-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10, Windber ball at their own 48 on the fine Palumbo run back of the kickoff. Horner rolling right. He throws. We have a penalty.
Looks like an interference call, Rex. The defender got there a little bit before the ball.
Horner's pass intended for number 84, Elliott. And which we don't have access to instant replay. It looked like a close call, but the official was right there and called the interference against the Bobcat defender. So the 15-yard penalty, it's in high school and college ball. The penalty on the interference is 15 yards from the line of scrimmage. It'll give Windber the ball in Blairsville territory at the Bobcat 37-yard line. 1st and 10.
All right, the Bobcats appear to be in a 5-3 monster defense here. And Windber is in a slot right. I formation.
Corner over center. He's back. He rolls right. He's looking. He's rolling. John Dunlap got him. John Dunlap on the big sack from his left linebacker position. What a play. What a loss.
John's made 2 critical plays.
16-yard loss on the John Dunlap tackle, sack. The ball's back in Blairsville. Check that, back in Windber territory, back at their own 47-yard line, where it'll be 2nd down and 26 with 4 minutes left in the first quarter of a 7-0 Blairsville lead. Horner rolls left this time. He hands it off. Does now on the carry. Lost a yard. Joe Gibson, the middle guard, on the tackle. It looks like the Blairsville defense is really getting fired up now.
Yeah, they're attacking. They sort of suspect that Horner's going to be putting the ball up.
They're coming from all angles.
So there's penetration there.
3rd down, 27, back at the 46. Passing situation. Horner over center. He fakes. He rolls left. He's going to run it. Not much there. Sean Bentz on the tackle. They gave up the run yardage on that play.
In this last series, Rex, John Dunlap made 2 stellar plays, a game-saving tackle on the kickoff return, and he sacked Horner for about a 20-yard loss. And in addition, we have to send out birthday wishes to John Dunlap. Tomorrow will be his 18th birthday. Happy birthday, John.
All right, John. Happy birthday from WNQQ Stereo FM 106.3. Horner back to punt. He punts. He gets away another good one. Meehan fumbles. But he gathers it in at the 5. He's rolling left, giving ground. He gets around the outside. He's still on his feet. And stopped around the 13-yard line. Euler on the tackle.
We have a rambler down around the 13-yard line.
Okay,
Official's timeout, injury.
Official timeout for injury. We'll break for the commercial break. Okay, we're back at Blairsville Memorial Field. Blairsville's winning 7-0. We're at WNQQ FM Stereo 106.3 with 2 minutes left in the second quarter. The injured player was Rick Elliott from Windber, but he was helped off the field and seemed to be okay. Blairsville will probably try to run out the clock here. If possible, they have John Dunlap gaining a yard off the right tackle. It's second down and 9 at the 15-yard line with 1:30 left.
Lethal is one way to describe him. Fearless is another. But that's his nature. You can sense the danger. You can see it in his eyes, if you can see him at all, because he's a master at the art of camouflage. He's a Marine, and he's one of a kind, part of an elite corps few can join. But if you'd like to give it a try, call 1-800-MARINES. We're looking for a few good men. Paid for by the Marine Corps.
Okay, we're back on second down and 9. Shirley threw one up and it was almost intercepted. We were lucky. 2 defenders for Windber went for the ball and collided, and the ball fell to the ground incomplete. Dunlap tried the right side just now, and he was stopped for no gain, so it's going to be 4th down with 1 minute left in the second quarter. And the Bobcats will try to milk that clock as long as possible before getting the punt away. Dunlap in punt formation. He gets it off under a heavy rush. Good punt this time. Woloziak called for fair catch. It's a good thing Dave Cavanaugh was right there ready to make the tackle. So with 47 seconds, however, there was a penalty flag on the play.
On that last play, Rex, Fasciano made that play just like you're taught, just like your coach. He came up as soon as he saw the pitch made, and he stopped Silko for a 3-yard loss. Well-executed defensive back.
Okay, we have a penalty against Windber here. We had illegal participation. Apparently too many men on the field for Windber on that punt return. So they're discussing it now. It definitely an illegal participation against Windber. Now they're going to go back to the original line of scrimmage to mark it off. I don't know whether it carries an automatic first down.
It looks like it does.
Well, he's stepping it off enough yardage to give us the first down. So it'll be Blairsville ball, 1st and 10. Another break.
That was a fatal mistake on Windber's part.
Yes, they just had too many men in the field trying to get people in and out for that punt return.
Yeah, they could have had the ball at the 40-yard line with Blairsville's 40-yard line with 47 seconds to go. Now the Bobcats regain control of the ball. And I'm sure they're just going to milk the clock.
That's what we said last time, and then Shirley put it up. But here goes Silko off the right side. Uh-oh, he fumbled. And Windber has it. Silko found an opening, but he got hit from his blind side, and the ball popped loose. And John Panetti recovers for Windber at the Bobcat 35-yard line, and the clock is moving. With Horner, anything can happen. They're taking a long time in the huddle, though. Which
they must be out of timeouts. Otherwise,
so.
they're not. Otherwise, they'd be stopping the clock.
You're right, Hawk. They don't seem to be in much of a hurry. It's down at 24 seconds and running. You know Horner's got a pass here. He takes it, rolls right. He's looking back to his left to set up the screen. We have a man open. Number 20, Euler. He's pushed out of bounds by Sleesman at the 23-yard line with 11 seconds left in the first half. Blairsville's winning 7-0.
That was an excellent call by the coaching staff, Rex. Everybody figured he was going to go deep, and here he threw a screen to the weak side, right along the sideline, and no problem stopping the clock. Okay. All he had to do was step out of bounds. We'll
give him that yardage, Hawk, as long as we don't give up the big gainer. We have 11 seconds left. It's the ball's at the 23. It's first and 10, but only 11 seconds left in the first half. Horner's back. He's rolling right. He's looking. He fires. He's got his man at the Euler at inside the 10-yard line. The clock is going to be stopped.
They must have a timeout left. They stopped the clock.
With 3 seconds left, Euler gathered in the pass at the 9-yard line. It would be first and goal to go at the 9, but there's probably time for just one play, unless there would happen to be a defensive penalty. Windber takes their last time out. We're going to keep it right here. 3 seconds left in the half. I want to remind you that Coach Ernie Whitmore will be our halftime guest, so don't go away. We have some interesting questions for Coach Whitmore, and I'm sure he'll have some interesting answers for us. What do you think, Hawk? Looks like they're lining up for a possible field goal attempt.
Yeah, I noticed some new players coming in off the sidelines.
Possible fake, too. They're down 7-zip. On Desco.
It looks like they're going to try the field goal.
3 seconds left. Here's the snap, the kick. It's up, and it's no good.
No good. Wide to the right.
No good on Desco's field goal attempt. Athletic Director Ernie Whitmore will take place after these messages with the score: Blairsville 7, Windber 0.
Second half, Rex.
Okay, Ricky is the junior tailback who alternates with John at the tailback position. Of course, John Dunlap, he does a little bit of everything. He starting split end from last year and linebacker, and this is his senior season. And as you well know, Hawk, his father Dave was from our era and thing. So he has that competitive spirit even back as a third grader. So you know Danny Shirley is a winner.
Yeah, Vince Lombardi would be happy to hear that.
Okay, Blairsville is going to kick off to start the second half. John Dunlap will kick to Palumbo, and it's a short kick. It takes a bounce, and it's picked up by number 22. It gets an opening, and a good tackle. However,
we have a flag on a play.
A late flag on the play. Gosnell on the carry. Dan Pickard made a nice tackle on the run back. It was a run back to the 36-yard line. Officials are discussing the action now, and they're stepping it off against Windber. Did you pick up that penalty by any chance, Hawk?
No, I didn't. It could have been an illegal block.
Okay, it looks like you're right. I think it was a clip on the run back, and it sets the ball back to the 20-yard line where it'll be for first and 10, Windber ball.
The Bobcats are in their 5-3 monster.
Corner over center. Takes the snap, rolls left, hands off. Gosnell tries the right side. He's picking and weaving, but Jimmy Lucas closes it down along with Joe Gibson close to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be no gain.
Jimmy Lucas, Rex, is an excellent ball player. He's probably the strongest player on the team. I know he bench presses more weight than anybody else on the team.
Okay, good play by Jimmy Lucas at the middle linebacker position. Plays a little bit of tight end on offense, but with all the action in the middle there at that middle linebacker position, he's concentrating mostly on the defensive side.
He likes to mix it up. He's quick.
2nd and 10. Pass. Broken up by Pickard.
The Bobcats have made 2 excellent defensive plays to start this second half. It seems like the coaches told them to get their hands up and try to stop those quick look-in passes. And also, there seems to be more gang tackling and more pursuit now.
Okay, good point, Hawk. Ball batted down by Pickard at the one defensive end. Blairsville has 2 excellent defensive ends. Jimmy Ricchini at the right defensive end and Doug Pickard at the left defensive end. Both returning starters and lettermen. 3rd down. Corner rolls left. Ricchini breaks down the pursuit and slows him up in time for the tackle by Vince Sleesman, number 74, on the tackle. Loss on the play.
Rex, you have to give credit to Jimmy Ricchini on that play. As a defensive end, his job is to contain, and what he did was keep his outside shoulder and his outside foot free from the blocker, and that's what forced the play to turn back to the inside where his teammates could pursue and make the tackle. Good job, Jimmy.
Good observation, Hawk. High snap on the punt. Horner gets off a good one, though. Drives Meehan back inside the 35-yard line of Blairsville, where he runs it back, and not much of a run back as the tackler from Windber, Alberta, tackled Meehan in the open field at the 42-yard line, where the Bobcats will take over. 1st and 10, 9:50 remaining, 3rd quarter. Blairsville leading. Blairsville Bobcats 7. Windber Ramblers nothing.
Defensively, Blairsville's gotten the momentum, and I look for them to move the ball on offense here.
Okay, Shirley over
They're
center.
playing with a lot of confidence now.
Shirley's back. It's a draw. Ball's on the ground. Blairsville got the ball. Who was that on the ball?
I couldn't tell.
Like number Dave Manfredi in there at guard position. So we have on the offensive line for Blairsville, Manfredi at 1 guard. Klein is still the center. And number 73, who is that? Sabalski at the right guard. Okay, loss of 3, 2nd down. Shirley rolling right. He has nowhere to go. Fanetti in along with Penrose for the tackle. Loss on the play. Looked like another broken play there, Hawk. I don't know what.
Yeah, the timing wasn't very good on that play. The execution was poor.
Okay, maybe we have.
I'm a little surprised that Blairsville wants to put the ball up in the air. I would have thought that they would have come out and played a ball control sort of game. But evidently, that first play changed the play the second half, or for the second time.
Okay, so we have a
the
third.
fumble on 1st down put him in a 2nd down long yardage situation.
And now we have a 3rd down and 16. Back at the 37, and we have delay of game penalty. The offense is struggling here at the start of the second half. So we're going to go back 5 more yards. I hope they're not getting conservative on a 7-0 halftime lead here.
I should hope not. Windber is right in this ball game.
How about a quick kick?
Oh, I don't know. Look
He's in the shotgun. He's in the shotgun.
Look for a screen or a
Okay, delay. Shirley gets the ball in the shotgun. He steps up in the pocket. He's going to run it. He's got open field, and he broke about 3-4 tackles before he went down, close to the original line of scrimmage. Penrose and Horner on the stop. He got about 15 of those yards back, though, but it'll still be 4th down and 8 at the 45, and the punting unit comes on for the Bobcats.
That was an excellent run by Danny Shirley. We see that he does have some speed, and he can take a hit.
Okay, Dunlap gets the punt off despite dropping the snap, and I'll tell you what, Hawk, that was amazing that John Dunlap could get that punt off. He dropped the snap from center, got it back, and there was a guy hanging on his shoulder pads when he finally got that kick away, yet he got it off for a good 30 yards.
John has that kind of strength and that kind of concentration. You have to be an athlete to do that.
Okay, so we have Windber taking over, 1st and 10 on their own 33-yard line. On defense for Blairsville, Pickard and Ricchini at ends, Sleesman, Sobalski, and Gibson are the down linemen. Dunlap, Lucas, Bentz are the defensive linebackers. As Horner rolls right. Nothing. Ray Sobalski drove him out of bounds for a loss on the play.
The corner in the end did an excellent job of stringing that play out to the sideline. The halfback couldn't turn upfield. He just ran out of real estate.
Good defense by both ball clubs here. This seems like the offenses are going the wrong direction. But like you mentioned before, the defense is always ahead of the offense early in the season, and it's been true so far in this ballgame. The defensive backs are Pat Meehan, Joe Sleesman, and Dave Cavanaugh. 2nd down, 12. Horner hands off. Gosnell over left tackle. Picked up about 4 yards with Jimmy Ricchini making the tackle.
Windber is in a 3rd and 8 situation now with the ball on their 35-yard line.
Corner over center. His receivers split both left and right, wide. Long count. Takes a snap. One drop. Hits the tight end over the middle. It's complete to Euler. The safety, Cavanaugh, made the play, and it's a good thing he did, or else Euler would have been gone. But it was good enough for a 14-yard pickup and a 1st down.
Once again, Rex, that was a quick hitter. The receiver got in the seam between the 2 linebackers, and it was completed for a 1st down.
Keeps the drive alive. 1st down at the Windber 48-yard line. 5:53 remaining in the 3rd quarter with a 7-0 Blairsville lead over the Windber Ramblers. 6-4, Dave Horner calling signals, and we have a delay the game penalty against Windber.
Rex, I think it's important that the Bobcats score first this 2nd half. If they can put another touchdown on the board, they would have a commanding lead, and then they would be able to control the ball and use up time on the clock. I'm sure that's what Ernie would do.
Ernie liked to sit on those 3-0, 2-0, whatever kind of lead he get. Corner throws left.
Another completion. No.
Throws to his. I'll tell you what, Hawk, that was a tough catch. Euler was down on the ground and tried to scoop it off, and the officials ruled a trap on the play.
Yeah, that was a delayed call by the official there. It appeared to be at first completed.
So we end up with an incomplete pass, and it'll be 2nd down, 15. This Horner is tough, though. He can strike from anywhere on the field. He's big, he's 6'4", he's 195, and he's a Division I prospect. He has an arm, he has a leg. Here he goes to the right. Dunlap blitzing from the right side. He can't get the angle. It's complete. The pass from Horner to Kaniuk, complete for 11 yards. Still short of the first down. However, it is in Bobcat territory at the 46-yard line where it'll be 3rd down and 4.
Horner likes that moving pocket. Their bread and butter here appears to be a sprint out series on every pass attempt.
Okay, Horner over center, 3rd and 4. Hands off to the tailback. A stump. Gosnell tried the left side, got nothing. Jimmy Lucas from that middle linebacker position made the stop. In fact, there's a yard loss on the play. Hawk mentioned the sprint out series. Windber having a green offensive line, lost all their offensive line from last year, so maybe this figures to give their quarterback a little more time. However, we have a 4th down situation. Horner back in punt formation. He just gets it away this time. Fair catch by Min, and he takes it. Struggled a little bit, but he made a clean catch at the 12-yard line. Another good punt by the big quarterback, Brian Horner. Puts Blairsville deep in their own territory with 4:12 remaining in the 3rd quarter, and we'll pause for this message.
Lethal is one way to describe him. Fearless is another. But that's his nature. You can sense the danger. You can see it in his eyes, if you can see him at all, because he's a master at the art of camouflage. He's a Marine, and he's one of a kind, part of an elite corps few can join. But if you'd like to give it a try, call 1-800-MARINES. We're looking for a few good men. Paid for by the Marine Corps.
Okay, we're back on a 1st down play. John Dunlap gets the handoff over right tackle. He picks up 4 yards. So we will have a 2nd down and 6 out at the 17-yard line. Danny Shirley over center. Receivers split wide. Another handoff to John Dunlap. He breaks 2 tackles at the line of scrimmage. Picked up a good 5 yards on that. Fashani and Horner on the tackle, but on the 2nd effort, John Dunlap picked up about 5 yards, and we're going to have a 3rd down and 2.
John kept those feet moving, and that's why he had an opportunity to make that 2nd effort.
He's a good hard runner, and we have a substitution in the backfield. Joe Kalafsky. Check that, he's a tight end, and we have a little different formation. We have a full backfield to the right, and it's a power play over right and right tackle. And there was a fumble, but John hit the ground first, and he had enough yardage over that on that dive play over the right side to get the 1st down. Krusnick on the stop. 4-yard pickup, 1st and 10, Bobcat ball. They keep the drive alive with a 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Even though the ball was jarred loose, the ground cannot cause a fumble. So that's why that ball was blown dead as soon as the ball hit the ground.
Good point, Hawk. We have 1st and 10 with 2:17 on a running clock in the 3rd quarter. Shirley barks signal. Another penalty flag. That's the 3rd delay of the game in the 2nd half. I don't think these officials have another game to go to tonight. Do you, Hawk?
No, they seem to want to stay here. They're throwing enough flags.
Okay, they're starting at, what is it, 25 seconds they have between plays?
25, right.
25. They want to get those snaps speeded up a little bit. So 5 yards against the Bobcats makes it 1st and 15 back at the 19. Shirley over center. We have the same wide right formation that went for the touchdown. We'll see what happens on this one. There's a handoff up the middle this time. And Johnny Silko got a little yardage.
That's 3 different plays. We saw that trip wide formation. The first play was a sweep to the power side. The 2nd play was the touchdown pass to Kavanaugh, and now a delayed handoff up the middle.
Okay, so we have the split wide to the right formation, but we've seen 3 different plays. Maybe they're setting something up here with...
We haven't seen anything to the weak side yet.
Oh, okay, we got 2nd down, 14. Shirley back, draw. Dunlap, open field. He dodged about 3 tacklers up the middle on the draw. Penrose finally nailed him, but after a 10-yard pickup to the 29-yard line where it'll be 3rd down and 5.
Big play for the Bobcats if they want to maintain possession of the ball and continue to eat that clock.
1 minute left, 3rd quarter. 3rd down, 5. Shirley takes a snap, rolls left. He's looking. Pumps once, he's brought down in the backfield. Fishani on the stop. The blitzing linebacker got in, and after one pump fake, nobody was open, and Danny trying to find a little more time. Couldn't get the ball away, and we have a 4th down and 12 with John Dunlap back to punt. Good snap, good kick, and it's caught, and a good tackle by Cavanaugh. Cavanaugh was the first guy to get him. He held him up, and a host of Blairsville tacklers come in to finish him off at the forward progress. However, will give the Ramblers the ball. Lerziak on the punt run back, and they'll have it in Blairsville territory. 1st and 10 at the 43.
A courageous play by the Rambler punt returner. He came up and caught that ball in full stride, and he had the presence of mind to know that there were no close-by tacklers ready to close in on the Ramblers.
Horner takes a snap. He rolls right. He hands off. Broken tackle. Gosnell. He got out of Lucas's grasp, but Jimmy held him up long enough for the others to come in and make the play. 3rd quarter of play here with the score, Blairsville 12, Windber 0. We'll pause for this commercial.
Philadelphia
Motors makes the cars and trucks. CR Motors makes the difference.
CR Motors, Route 22, Blairsville.
CR Motors makes a difference.
Okay, 2nd down and 12 play. Horner rolls right, throws back to his left. It's a completion on a screen pass to Euler. He gets bopped. Windber drive. They're down 7-0. We're in the 4th quarter. Horner hands off. Palumbo. He gets around the left side. It looks like he got enough yardage for the 1st down before he was shoved out of bounds.
That's one of the few times the Windber has managed to get outside of the Bobcat end containment.
Joe Sleesman on the tackle for the Bobcats, but not enough to stop the 1st down by Palumbo. It's 1st and 10. Windber ball at the Blairsville 34-yard line.
A good call by the Rambler coaching staff, Rex. They went back to the weak side against the power. They were power eye right, and they went back to the left and caught Blairsville napping a little bit there.
Mark Swanson in on the Blairsville defense at linebacker, placing Kolaski. We have a 1st and 10, corner over center. Receiver split wide. He hands off. Palumbo met at the line of scrimmage. It's a delayed handoff, Hawk, but looked like the Blairsville pursued.
Yeah, they were waiting for him. They came in from all angles and just stuffed him.
Who was that on the initial tackle? Joe Gibson in the middle guard, along with Jimmy Ricchini. 2nd down, 10. Corner, long count. Takes the snap, drops, 1 step. Knocked down by Jimmy Ricchini.
That had to be a part of the halftime strategy, Rex. I noticed the ends are in the passing lane, and this is the 2nd time that they've knocked down a thrown ball by Horner.
Jimmy looked like the mad stork on that one. Ted Hendricks, former defensive end and linebacker, used to knock him down in the pros. And Jimmy Ricchini, he can get up. He's a basketballer. Hawks will be coaching them this winter on the hoop hardwood. Jimmy Ricchini knocked it down. It's 3rd and 10. Horner looks. He passes over the middle. Incomplete. Looked like he rushed that one, Hawk.
Yeah, a little bit.
Intended for Euler. He's been the big receiver most of the ball game, but we have a 4th down. The ball's, it's 4th and 10, and it's at the Bobcat 34-yard line, and Horner is back in punt formation, but I don't know. This could be a fake, Hawk. They're too close.
Possibly, but there's 10:45 to go, yeah, Rex. I think he's going to punt the ball.
He's back deep. He takes the snap. He does punt the ball. It's straight up in the air. Straight up in the air. Out of bounds. Shanked it to the left. Not much on that one. Blairsville gets a break on the poor punt. And we'll take over. We'll take over 1st and 10 on their own 24-yard line.
Looked like he was trying to pooch that ball, Rex. He punted it straight up. I think he wanted to get a lot of hang time and hoped that the ball would land on about the 10-yard line and then hope for a break.
Okay, we have some scores here while we're getting ready to snap the ball. In the 3rd quarter, we have Hempfield 21, Greensburg 6. In the 3rd quarter, Mount Pleasant 14, Franklin Regional 6. And in the 3rd quarter, Connellsville 35, the Uniontown Red Raiders 0. We're going to pause for a commercial.
Everybody loves a winner. You'll win big with CR Motors when you drive away in your new 88 Chevrolet, Buick, Pontiac, Olds, or Cadillac from CR Motors. You'll get GM cash back up to $1,500, and you'll beat the '89 price increase.
General Motors makes the cars and trucks. CR Motors makes the difference.
CR Motors, Route 22, Blairsville.
CR Motors makes a difference.
WNQQ FM stereo, 106.3 FM. 10 minutes remaining in the ball game. Blairsville leads 7-0. John Dunlap tries the left side, picks up 2 yards. It'll be 2nd and 8 at the Bobcat 27. Pitch out. Silko tries the right side, and he's dropped by Finetti on the line of scrimmage. In fact, he lost a yard.
A good play by Finetti, Rex. Had he not made that tackle, Dunlap had at least a 10-yard gain on that play.
Okay, Hawk, I think that was Silko on that pitch, but you're right. It was a good defensive play, and it brings up a 3rd down and 9. Blairsville deep in their own territory, hanging on to a 7-0 advantage. Shirley over center, split backs. Meehan in motion left. Shirley drops. He fires. Long. Meehan is open. Oh! Looked like it hit him in the face mask, Hawk.
No question about it.
He was open.
There.
He was open, and there were some defenders in the area, but the ball was definitely catchable. And now the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Dunlap back in punt formation. And could have been a possible big play. And Dunlap gets off a good punt. Walerziak deep. He sheds 1 tackler. He runs up the middle. He's going to run into a host of Bobcats around the midfield stripe. Don Silko on the initial hit, along with Jim Ricchini. So it's up to the Bobcat defense here with 8:49 remaining. Windber takes over on their own 49-yard line, down 7-0. And the question would come up, should they possibly score, would they go for 2? What would you do in this situation, Hawk, if you had to go for the 1 to tie or 2 to win?
Oh, I think you always go for the win, Rex.
Okay, Hawk.
Supposedly they were touted 10th in the state before the season started, so there's no sense of going for a tie.
Okay, I agree. Of course, we hope that they don't score, and we don't have to come into that situation. 2nd down, A loss of 2 on that play. Sabalski on the tackle. Good penetration, be second down and 12 at the 47. Horner over centers. He drops 2 steps. Now he takes a deeper drop. He's rolling right. He's going to run it. Dunlap has the angle. John Dunlap drives Horner out of bounds after about a 4-yard pickup. Horner looked like he wanted to throw, couldn't find anybody, and then had to tuck it in and run with it.
There appeared to be only one receiver out on that pass play, and he was covered.
So we have a 3rd down and 7 in Bobcat territory at the 48-yard line. Big play coming up here. If we can hold them here, force them to punt, maybe we can run some more clock. Horner over center. Barking signals. Long count. He takes the snap. It's too long. Too long on the count. We have a delay of game penalty. Our 4th of the second half. Umpire has been busy with that delay of game call. But it helps the Bobcats' cause, marching the 5 yards off. Giving the Ramblers the ball now, 3rd and 12 back at their own 48-yard line. What can we look for here, Hawk?
Well, they're definitely going to throw the ball. Look for a delay or a screen.
Okay, 3rd and 12, Horner over center. He drops. He's being rushed. He got the pass away, but there was good pressure. Good pressure up the middle by number 74, Vince Leeson. I think he got an arm on him. And also, Mark Swanson, the sophomore linebacker, filling in on defense, was in there on that rush. And it hurried the pass, and it fell incomplete. Horner is back in punt formation. 4th down with 7:43 left in the ball game. Blairsville has Kavanaugh and me in deep on the punt coverage. Could be a surprise. No, he's punting. He gets away a good one. Kavanaugh chasing it down, gets there and lets it go. Well, you never know. He looked like he had time, but when that ball is bouncing around on that gridiron, you never know. It might take a funny hop. And it goes out of bounds. About the 6-yard line, it's going to give the Bobcats the ball deep in their own territory at their own 6 with 7:33 remaining in the ball game and in a 7-0 lead.
Well, what the Bobcats have to do now, Rex, is get a couple first downs.
Yeah, they got to get away from their own goal post and hopefully hang on to the football. Shirley over center. Dunlap a tailback. A penalty flag. Play whistle dead practically at the snap. And we have offside penalty against Blairsville. Somebody jumped. So that's half the distance to the goal. So we have a 1st and 14 at their own 3-yard line. Shirley, hands off. Good opening. Silko up the middle. Has one man to beat. Good hard running by John Silko. He broke the line of scrimmage. He shot through there like a shot out of a cannon. And DiPolo made the tackle. But it was a good gain of 10 yards, 11 yards. And it gives the Bobcats a 2nd and 2 out at the 15. But it takes us a little bit out of that hole, Hawk.
Yeah, they were down there deep. Windber was looking for the fumble. And now the Bobcats have 3rd and 2.
Okay, but that penalty gave 2nd down.
2nd and 2.
And Silko, another hard run for the 1st down. So,
Penrose,
Pashani and Penrose on the tackle, but not after the 5-yard pickup by John Silko and the big 1st down keeping the football for the Bobcats and keeping the clock running with 6:37 and a 7-0 lead in the fourth quarter. Shirley over center. Meehan in motion left. Pitch left. John Dunlap has the ball. He cuts. He cuts again. He hits. Oh, it takes 4 or 5 tackles to bring John down. Horner in there on defense. Along with Pierce. Made the tackle. And gain of a yard. It'll be second down, 9 at the 20.
I'm sure Abby is proud to have an experienced back like John Silko in there. When the going gets tough, he knows who to give it to.
John's a good hard runner from that fullback position. Doesn't get a lot of the credit because he has to block most of the time. But here comes Shirley, rolling right. He's firing. He's in and out of the hands of a diving Pat Meehan. He went up. It was a tough catch. It was a little bit overthrown, and Meehan almost pulled it down, but it did fall incomplete. So it'll be third down, 3rd and 9. 5:40 left. Hawk, I think I'd like to go to the big tight end again. Ricchini looked good on the one pass that he caught. I think maybe they're saving him for another opponent because he looks like a good receiver out of that tight end position.
Yes, he does. And Danny has other receivers that have been open. He just hasn't been able to get the ball to him all the time.
Okay, Danny Shirley drops straight back. Good pass block. He has time. He throws. He's got a man. Oh, I'll tell you what.
That was close to interference there.
On Desco on the coverage, they both dove for the ball. No flags on the play. I'll tell you what, it could have been caught. It could have been interference. It could have been picked off. But fortunately for the Bobcats, it wasn't picked off. And it fell incomplete. It'll be 4th down. Dunlap in punt formation. A good snap. Good rush. He gets it off. Blairsville takes it at the 48 of Blairsville. He breaks 2 tackles, but he's brought down after a 12-yard run back by Pickard and Sleesman, along with Dave Cavanaugh.
We're in for an exciting finish, Rex. The Ramblers have the ball on the Bobcat 36-yard line with 5 minutes and 17 seconds left.
Okay, we're waiting for, hopefully the Bobcats can hold them off here and get their first shot out of the season. It's 1st and 10. Horner over center. Takes the snap, rolls right. He pitches it. Late pitch to Gosnell, and he's brought down close to the line of scrimmage by Meehan and Lucas. Pat Meehan and Lucas on the tackle. Jimmy Lucas for no gain. So it's 2nd and 10.
Good pursuit by the Bobcats, Rex. Windber's back seemed to be a bit slow.
Yeah, that was a funny play. It looked like he was going to pass, and then all of a sudden he pitched it. I don't understand that one, but we'll take it. 2nd and 10. Horner barking signals. Long count. He drops 2 steps. He pumps. He fakes. He throws. Cavanaugh picked it off. Picked it off.
Excellent defense. Excellent defense, Dave Cavanaugh.
Interception. It looked like Euler was behind Cavanaugh for a second, but he closed on him. Dave Cavanaugh, the big play man of the night.
That excellent position there, Rex. Excellent position.
At the 9-yard line, Blairsville takes over on the Dave Cavanaugh interception with 4:09 left in the ball game. We'll pause for this commercial.
Football has been a tradition here in Blairsville for many years. Another tradition is Mike's Bilo. Bobcat football, a champion organization backed by another winning organization, Mike's Bilo. The staff and management at Mike's Bilo is proud to team up again this year for another Blairsville high school football season and continuing supermarket expertise. Tradition. Blairsville football and Mike's Bilo. East Market Street, Blairsville. Teaming up to keep tradition going strong.
barely on the keeper. Picked up 5 around the right end. We have 2nd and 5. Blairsville ball. He gives to John Dunlap up the middle. John drives close to first down yardage. Euler on the stop for Windber. Blairsville has the ball after the big interception by Dave Cavanaugh. It looked like the wide receiver got behind safety Dave Cavanaugh for just a second off the pump fake, but Dave made up the ground, turned, caught the ball. There was a fight for it, but Cavanaugh come away with it, and now Blairsville, all they have to do is hold on.
Big play for the Bobcats, right?
Definitely.
That could be a game-saving catch.
Come on, John. John Dunlap tried the right side. We had a 3rd and 2, but Horner made a big tackle and stopped him short of the sticks. So we're going to have to punt it away. Dunlap having a little problem with his shoe, and he's the punter, so we can't have, Fortunately, Windber takes the timeout. We were in trouble there. Dunlap trying to get his shoe tied so he could punt the ball away, but Horner and Windber.
With CR Motors, when you drive away in your new 88 Chevrolet, Buick, Pontiac, Olds, or Cadillac from CR Motors, you'll get GM cash back up to $1,500, and you'll beat the '89 price increase.
General Motors makes the cars and trucks. CR Motors makes the difference.
CR Motors, Route 22, Blairsville.
CR Motors makes a difference.
Back at Blairsville Memorial Stadium, 2:10 left in the ball game. WNQQ FM stereo 106.3. Rick Seasley and Jack Sharina. Blairsville leading 7-0. Good punt on 4th down and 2 from John Dunlap on a good rush. He got the big punt away. Good coverage. Cavanaugh down first. Made the runner cut inside, and the rest of the Blairsville Bobcat pursuit got the tackle on about the 45-yard line. And we had a penalty flag on the play. We have a penalty. A defensive holding penalty.
Big break for the Bobcats, folks.
Before the punt, apparently, and the defensive holding call against Windber gives Blairsville the first down, keeping the football with 2:07 on a moving clock. 1st and 10, Bobcat ball on their own 27-yard line. Big play is Right Hawk. Now we have 4 more
2
downs.
minutes to go. They can eat away the time on the clock.
John Dunlap. Loose football. Somebody jump on it.
Windber recovered.
Just what we didn't need. We had to hold on to the football with less than 2 minutes left in this ball game. And Dunlap got hit hard. The ball popped loose. I thought maybe the Windber player was going to try to pick it up and run with it. He did, but he missed it. But he finally fell on it. So it's Windber ball. 1st and 10 on the fumble at the Bobcat 29-yard line with 1:39 remaining in the ball game. Blairsville up 7-0. Horner over center. He drops. He hands it off. Gosnell is open. Oh, good tackle. But not
Good
after
tackle, and he stopped him from going out of bounds. That was a very crucial tackle there, Rex.
Meehan on the tackle. Kept him in bounds, but also kept him from scoring. It looked like he might have been gone if it had not been for Pat Meehan on that tackle. The clock is stopped on the 1st down. It's 1st and 10 to move the sticks at the 14-yard line of the Bobcats. They're going to have to dig in now to hold this 7-0 lead. Horner over center. 1:23 to play. Horner drops. He's hit the receiver. Euler over the middle. Cavanaugh hit him, but he held on to the ball. It's inside the 10, down to the 6, with a timeout. Windber with 1:09 remaining in the ball game. We're going to pause for commercial with the ball at the 6-yard line.
Lethal is one way to describe him. Fearless is another. But that's his nature. You can sense the danger. You can see it in his eyes, if you can see him at all, because he's a master at the art of camouflage. He's a Marine, and he's one of a kind, part of an elite corps few can join. But if you'd like to give it a try, call 1-800-MARINES. We're looking for a few good men. Paid for by the Marine Corps.
Okay, we're back. 1:09 remaining in the ball game. Here's the situation. The ball's at the 6-yard line. It's 2nd and 2. They need to get inside the 4 for a first down with 1:09 remaining. Horner over center. Long count. Horner takes the snap, rolls left. Only one defender out there. Jimmy Ricchini shut it down, but he's still fighting.
Up toward the goal line.
Penalty flag late. Penalty flag late.
That could be a big mistake if it's against the Bobcats, folks.
He definitely didn't have enough for the first down, Hawk. The clock is stopped on the penalty with 58 seconds left. He got to the 5. The penalty is going to be against the Bobcats. A face mask. It looked like Horner was stopped on the rollout, and a host of Blairsville tacklers had a hold of him. Somebody got in there with a face mask, so we have a 1st and goal at the 3 with 55 seconds remaining. Horner over center. Long count. Rolls right. Hands off. He's stopped in the backfield. Pickard and Kavanaugh got in and stopped the ball carrier for the loss, and Windber takes their final timeout. Back in a minute. The completion. So Horner's up. 2nd and goal at the 4. He rolls left. He has the football. He's looking. He fires. It's incomplete. There was Kavanaugh and Euler both dove for the ball at the goal line. There was a long delay before that official ruled the incomplete pass, ball hitting the ground. So we have 3rd down, goal to go at the 4, 36 seconds left. Horner over center. Blairsville defense looking. There's a pass. Out of bounds. Out of bounds.
The pass was completed, but the receiver was out of bounds. Which makes it 4th and 4 for the Ramblers.
On the reception, on the alley-oop pass play, Meehan was there. He went up. When they came down, Euler had the ball, but he was out of bounds. So we have 4th down. Adesco on that reception. 4th down. Last chance. 4th and goal at the 4. Horner rolls right. He's looking. He throws. He fires. Touchdown. Euler on the reception. On the 4-yard rollout. Touchdown pass to the right side. With 24 seconds remaining. Now, the big decision. Will he go for the 2?
What we hope wouldn't happen, Rex. Here we are in that decision we talked about 15 minutes ago.
It's 7-6 Blairsville. 24 seconds remaining in the game. And Windber
is
lines
going
up
for the win.
To go for the 2-point conversion. Horner over center. They're going for 2. He takes the snap. He looks. He fires. It's incomplete.
Incomplete.
Penalty flag. Penalty flag. Officials are discussing the penalty. Intended for Adesco. The ball fell incomplete. Offside.
Against Windber.
Can they decline it? They can't decline it. It's a shame because the pass fell incomplete. Defensive timeout. Blairsville timeout. Benetti's a quarterback. He's the holder. Could be a fake, but I doubt it because they're back at the 8-yard line. So they're going for the kick. They missed the field goal before, so this is field goal distance. Hopefully, Blairsville rushes in, and it's up, and it's no good.
No good.
No good.
Bobcats win
to the right. 23 seconds remain. And I'll tell you, Hawk, that kick was close.
Yes, it was. We had to wait until the official made the decision.
So the offside penalty is costly to Windber. They were going to go for the 2. The penalty marked them back another 5 yards to the 8-yard line, and they went for the kick to tie, and the kick was up, and from our angle, it looked good, but the officials are right there, and it was just wide of the right upright, and we have 23 seconds left.
We have Blairsville calling a timeout.
Okay, probably a wise move by the Bobcats. You got to look for the onside kick.
No question about it. Blairsville will probably have their halfbacks up front, looking to fall on the ball.
Okay, we have a lot of the short-handed receivers in there on that kickoff return team. Mike Cavalier and Dwayne McGowan. Eric Williams is in there, and I'm sure Abby expects an onside kick here. So Blairsville, all they have to do with no timeouts left for Windber, they have to fall on the football, run one play, let the clock run out, and we'll have our opening game 7-6 victory. But anything can happen, as we just witnessed on that last touchdown play on a 4th down. So we have Kavanaugh deep, just in case, along with Cavalier, and we're looking for the onside kick. Here he comes. It is, and it bounces up in the air, and it's caught and brought down. Blairsville has it. Who was that on that? It looked like number 85, Jeff Gordish, on the kickoff return, jumped up, pulled the ball down on a big bounce, and went straight to the ground, not risking a hit. And wisely, Jeff Gordish picks up the ball. Blairsville will not even have to snap the ball. The clock is running. 15 seconds on a running clock. No timeouts for Windber. Blairsville leads 7-6. They're just going to watch the clock run out. And I'll tell you what, Hawk, we had a great ball game here tonight.
Yes, we did. You have to give credit to both of these defenses for stellar play.
Very sportsmanlike, coming across, shaking hands, coaches shaking hands. And we have the opening night of the 1988 high school football season.